Welcome to Cord Cutting Today for February 15th, 2020. This is the show where I break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting right now and give you my opinion on them. Now, this is some of the stories. If you want to see everything happening in the world of cord cutting, make sure you head over to cordcardsnews.com. You can find a link there to even more stories than we ever talk about here. If you want to learn more about the stories we talk about in this video, I'll put a link to all those stories down in the show notes down below. If you're new here, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. It really does help us because it lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here, and hopefully we can help you break free from the high cost of cable TV and still watch the shows you enjoy. Well, it's been a very busy week in cord cutting. We're going to get into all that, but first, don't forget we have a free app on iOS, Android, and Amazon Fire tablets. This is a great way to get all the news from Cord Cards News in a single spot with cool features like favoriting an article so you never lose it, ability to adjust the font size, all kinds of great things there, and you never miss a story. So check that out. Link in the show notes if you want to download our app on iOS, Android, and Amazon Fire tablets. All right, let's start off with the news of the day, starting off with YouTube TV ending support for Apple in-app purchases. Starting next month, you will no longer be able to pay for YouTube TV with Apple's in-app purchasing system through iTunes, Apple Pay, however you have it set up. Now, they stopped accepting new customers into the system last year. So YouTube TV has always charged extra for this because Apple takes a cut of it. And they were accepting new subscribers. Last year they said, hey, no new subscribers. If you have in-app purchasing, you can keep it. Everybody else needs to sign up through tv.youtube.com and create an account there, then log in. So you can still do it on Apple TV, iPads, iPhones, etc. to use YouTube TV. You just need to actually pay through the Google website, create an account, and then log in there. Similar to how you do it with like Netflix, for example. A lot of companies have been cutting out Apple from their paid system here because Apple takes a big cut of it. It costs them money. They don't want to pay Apple extra money for that. They want the ability to do it themselves. So keep an eye on this. Now, if you have it, if you're still being billed, A, why? You're paying more. B, YouTube TV will just automatically cut off your subscription on your next bill date after March 13th. After that time and date, you're going to have to pay for it yourself and re-sign up by going to tv.youtube.com. So pretty straightforward, little change. I expect more and more companies to do this. Why give Apple a huge chunk of your profit? Especially in things like live TV where the profit margins are very small. Now, some people are predicting this. It means a price hike coming next month. Maybe. It's been most of a year since we've seen a price hike there. Not expecting it though. Nothing's been said. As always, everybody always looks for price hikes when they're not there. Everything's a price hike. So I want to freak out. If we learn about price hike, we'll post that over at cordcardsnews.com. All right, Sling TV is launching a new feature called the Spotlight feature. Sling TV is now launching a new updated app here that will now more often promote big events. So when there's a major event, you'll see it in the app being like, hey, awards show are happening, major sporting event, maybe a presidential debate or content like that. You'll now get notifications in the app so you can get it. Now, it's just kind of one more thing in that row in the home screen of all the different options out there. They'll now just say, hey, by the way, there's a major event and Sling TV offers it. I kind of like these features. Often we get a lot of questions on how to watch this, how to do that. Well, if it's in the app, just plain as day, like, hey, right here is how to watch. The one they're promoting is the NBA All-Star game this weekend. No questions, no concerns. It's just right there. So I kind of like that feature. You already see YouTube TV and others kind of do this, but Sling TV is just going full bore and say, hey, major event happening. Here's how to watch it. You can decide for yourself if you want to watch it or not. All right, let's get into some breaking stories that happened this week that I saw a lot of questions about, starting off with T-Mobile's TV service, T-Mobile's home internet service. We don't know anything about their TV service. I'm not even convinced that's still in the works. I know they have a TV service, which is just a rebranded version of that cable company they bought, But the T-Mobile TV, the YouTube TV, Hulu, Sling TV-esque live TV service, I'm not sure that's even really a thing anymore. We'll have to keep an eye on it. But T-Mobile is going to be offering home internet. A lot of people were reading the current T-Mobile home internet things and thinking that's going to be what the public one is. Wanted to warn you, the current T-Mobile TV, the 50 down for $50, is just a trial on their LTE network. They say when it goes public, it'll be on their 5G network, which they say will be very fast. Now, I put that in the story, but I don't think people read the story. I think they just went to the T-Mobile website and they're like, oh, that's not a great speed. Though it is more than enough to stream Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, and stuff like that. T-Mobile has said when they intend to have their home internet on their 5G service, so they can have even better and faster speeds, offer better connectivity, less congestion. Right now, T-Mobile is testing this home internet service on their LTE network with about 50,000 T-Mobile customers out there across the country. We have some readers who have it, and the feedback I got from them was very good. Now, you're always going to find somebody who's unhappy with it. I'm going to hold off judgment until we actually get the 5G home internet service that comes later this year. Or maybe next year. We'll see. I'm hoping this comes out very quickly, though, because this is going to be an excellent competition for cable companies, especially if you're not in the online gaming, video uploading, editing. If you just want to stream Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, surf Facebook, play some music, that kind of content, this kind of service could be perfect for you. $50, no data cap. That could put a real hindrance into Comcast's plans that include a data cap. So I'm watching this very closely. T-Mobile, I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for a lot of the other services that are doing the same thing. I think there's a lot of possibility here. But if you have a question about it, let me know. I may do a post just breaking out all the different questions people have about T-Mobile home internet with that, hopefully addressing them for you. I'm very excited. I think this is a great idea. But for now, we'll have to keep a close eye on it. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Do you plan to get T-Mobile home internet? Again, don't pay attention to what they're offering now because that's a beta test. They say it right on their website. This is running LTE. It's limited. When it goes to 5G, it'll be far faster with fewer limitations. This week, more YouTube TV or more PBS stations went live on YouTube TV. Got a lot of questions about will every PBS station be on YouTube TV in the future? I don't know the answer to that, but I would expect that the vast majority of them will. But I don't know that for a fact, just to be honest with you. Now, we do expect the vast majority of them to be online by the end of this year. Now, will the last bunch come in December? Will it come in May? Your guess is as good as mine. A lot of people have been asking, when is my local one coming? I just don't know. Now, people have been asking, is it coming to other live TV services? That I can say, yes, probably. We do know that PBS is in talks with other live TV streaming services to partner to bring PBS to other companies. Now, I don't know, maybe there's a slight exclusivity here with YouTube TV. Your guess is as good as mine. No one's talking about that. But hopefully, maybe by the end of this year, we'll start seeing PBS appear on other platforms other than YouTube TV. Sometimes you just can't know this. A lot of people ask, well, when is this coming? When's the Anfal coming to YouTube TV? When's the Anfal coming to Hulu? We hear that all the time. I'd love to know when the Anfal Network is coming to these services. But they haven't announced it. So your guess is as good as mine. I don't want to make a promise that I haven't had anything to try to back that up with. There sure are a lot of rumors flying around, though, about like YouTube TV getting the NFL Network in particular. But it's just rumors. There's nothing hardcore concrete about it right now. But we're watching that very closely. If you ever see anything, you get a tip, do me a favor, go to corecarsnews.com, click on the Contact Us button, give us as much detail as possible. We will really appreciate it. All right, your local TV station may have new owners. 11 different TV stations across the United States were sold to Mid-America Holdings. All right. Byron Allen, or Allen Media Broadcasting is the new owners. The other one was the old one. Sorry, so many companies to keep in mind. But 11 TV stations, including ABC, CBS, NBC, and Fox affiliates, are being transferred for the grand total of $305 million. A pretty good deal. So check that out. Link in the show notes if you want to see some of the stations that transferred. But we're increasingly seeing more and more stations go up for sale, mega mergers happening, as over-the-air TV has never been hotter than it is right now. People are really getting into getting an antenna, putting it in their home, and watching it. Well, that allows over-the-air TV channels to sell the sub-channels, those 4.2, 4.5, whatever, which shows Me TV, Antenna TV. It doesn't cost them a lot of money to operate those, but they get a lot of money from advertising. I think it was Sinclair who said that those channels were surprisingly profitable for them and have helped boost up the network's revenue because they're able to get this kind of content here. So we're going to keep a very close eye on that going forward, but look for more sales of over-the-air TV stations to happen in the weeks and months to come. Now, a few things to watch for next week. We have Viacom CBS is earning numbers. I think it's not this week, but the week after, this upcoming week. Discovery is also reporting. I'll have to check the exact date. What's very interesting about the Viacom CBS is we're going to get some new Pluto TV numbers. Very excited to see how Pluto TV is doing right now. B, according to reports, there will be a new Viacom CBS streaming service that sounds a lot like Peacock, a free tier, and then paid tiers on top of that if you want to get even more content. We're going to be watching that very closely. If you don't want to miss out on it, make sure you download the app, link in the show notes, visit corecarsnews.com, subscribe to us on Facebook and Twitter for even quicker notifications. We have links in the show notes down below. But there's so much news coming next week. Jess and I are going to be working hard to make sure we don't miss anything. So check that out. And if you're new here, don't forget on the YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. It really does help me. And hopefully we can help you break free from the high cost of cable TV. Well, that's it. I really hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Please be safe out there. I know down here in Texas it's warming up. It's very cold up north. Be safe. I'll see you next week. Take care, everybody.